Sam Harris, a prominent neuroscientist and philosopher, argues that we are living in an age of unprecedented disinformation. He believes that the sheer volume of misleading information circulating today is unlike anything humanity has ever faced before. The digital revolution, while offering incredible opportunities for connection and knowledge sharing, has also created a fragmented information landscape. This landscape is characterized by the rapid spread of both accurate and inaccurate information, making it increasingly difficult to discern the truth. Social media platforms, driven by algorithms designed to maximize engagement, often prioritize sensationalized content and clickbait over factual reporting. These algorithms are fine-tuned to capture our attention, often at the expense of the truth. This creates echo chambers where individuals are exposed only to information that confirms their existing biases. These echo chambers reinforce pre-existing beliefs and make it harder for people to encounter diverse perspectives. This confirmation bias further deepens political polarization, making it increasingly difficult to find common ground and address pressing global challenges. The divide between different groups grows wider, fueled by misinformation and misunderstanding. Harris emphasizes that this disinformation crisis is not merely a technological problem, but a deeply human one. It taps into our cognitive biases and emotional responses, making it a complex issue that requires more than just technological fixes. Our brains are wired to be drawn to novelty and emotional triggers. This makes us particularly vulnerable to sensationalized content that evokes strong emotional reactions, whether it's fear, anger, or excitement. The constant barrage of information, much of it misleading or outright false, can easily overwhelm our critical thinking faculties. This information overload makes it challenging to sift through and identify what is true and what is not. This leaves us susceptible to manipulation and exploitation by those seeking to sow discord and undermine trust in democratic institutions. Bad actors can easily exploit these vulnerabilities to further their own agendas. The consequences of this informational fragmentation are far-reaching. It affects not just individual understanding, but also societal cohesion and the ability to address collective challenges. It erodes social cohesion, fuels political extremism, and hampers our ability to address complex issues such as climate change, pandemics, and economic inequality. The lack of a shared reality makes it difficult to mobilize collective action. As Harris notes, when people can't agree on basic facts, it becomes impossible to have a rational conversation, let alone make progress on the challenges we face. The very foundation of productive dialogue is compromised. The urgency of this situation cannot be overstated. The longer we allow disinformation to spread unchecked, the more difficult it will be to restore trust and coherence in our societies. The very foundations of a functioning society, shared reality, trust in institutions, and civil discourse, are under threat. Without these pillars, the stability and progress of our communities are at risk. Addressing this crisis requires a multi-pronged approach that encompasses technological solutions, media literacy, and a renewed commitment to critical thinking and reasoned debate. Only through a concerted effort can we hope to navigate the complexities of the disinformation age and build a more informed and cohesive society. In the face of this daunting challenge, Harris remains a staunch advocate for the power of conversation. He believes that through meaningful dialogue, we can address even the most complex and contentious issues. He believes that open, honest, and respectful dialogue is essential for bridging divides, countering misinformation, and fostering understanding. This kind of communication can break down barriers and build trust among individuals and communities. While acknowledging the limitations of conversation, particularly in an age of online anonymity and echo chambers, Harris argues that it remains our best hope for finding common ground and building a more informed and compassionate society. He stresses that even in the digital age, face-to-face conversations hold unparalleled value. Harris emphasizes the importance of approaching conversations with intellectual humility and a willingness to listen to opposing viewpoints. This means being genuinely curious about others' perspectives and being open to learning from them. He cautions against engaging in ad hominem attacks or dismissing arguments out of hand. Instead, he advocates for a respectful exchange of ideas where the focus is on understanding rather than winning. Instead, he encourages us to engage with ideas on their own merits, seeking to understand the underlying reasoning and evidence. This approach can lead to more productive and enlightening discussions. The goal of a conversation, Harris argues, should not be to win or to score points, but to learn, to clarify, and to find common ground. This mindset can transform conversations into opportunities for growth and mutual understanding. This requires a willingness to acknowledge our own biases, to admit when we are wrong, and to be open to changing our minds. Such humility can pave the way for more honest and impactful dialogues. While acknowledging the challenges of fostering productive dialogue in a polarized world, Harris remains optimistic about the potential of conversation to bridge divides. He believes that with effort and commitment, meaningful dialogue can lead to significant positive change. He points to examples of individuals and groups who have successfully engaged in difficult conversations across ideological lines, finding common ground and working together to address shared concerns. These success stories serve as a testament to the power of conversation in creating a more united and understanding world. In addition to advocating for open dialogue, Harris also emphasizes the importance of cultivating inner peace and resilience in a world saturated with information and uncertainty. He believes that in our fast-paced, ever-changing environment, finding moments of stillness and reflection is crucial for maintaining mental and emotional well-being. Drawing on his own practice of meditation and mindfulness, he suggests that these practices can help us to navigate the complexities of modern life with greater clarity, compassion, and equanimity. By regularly engaging in these practices, we can develop a more profound understanding of ourselves and our reactions to the world around us. Mindfulness, as Harris describes it, is the practice of paying attention to the present moment without judgment. It involves observing our thoughts and feelings as they arise, without getting caught up in them or letting them dictate our actions. It is about becoming aware of our thoughts, feelings, and sensations without getting swept away by them. This heightened awareness allows us to respond to situations more thoughtfully and with greater emotional balance. This practice, he argues, can help us to break free from the tyranny of the monkey mind, the incessant chatter of thoughts that can lead to anxiety, stress, and a sense of disconnection. By quieting this mental noise, we can experience a deeper sense of calm and presence. By cultivating a greater awareness of the present moment, Harris believes we can tap into a deeper sense of peace and well-being that is not dependent on external circumstances. This inner tranquility can serve as a stable foundation, helping us to remain grounded even when faced with life's inevitable challenges. This inner peace, he argues, is essential for navigating the challenges of the 21st century, allowing us to respond to adversity with greater clarity, compassion, and resilience. It equips us with the mental and emotional tools needed to handle stress and uncertainty more effectively. Furthermore, Harris highlights the importance of Stoic philosophy in finding meaning and purpose in a world often characterized by uncertainty and change. He draws parallels between mindfulness and Stoicism, noting how both philosophies encourage a focus on the present and acceptance of what we cannot control. He emphasizes the Stoic principle of focusing on what is within our control, our thoughts, emotions, and actions, rather than external events that are beyond our influence. This perspective can empower us to take charge of our own well-being and navigate life's uncertainties with greater confidence. This shift in perspective, he argues, can lead to greater acceptance, resilience, and a sense of agency even in the face of adversity. By embracing these practices and philosophies, we can cultivate a more meaningful and fulfilling life, grounded in the present moment. Trust, once lost, is incredibly difficult to regain. In today's world where misinformation spreads like wildfire, the erosion of trust is a critical issue. We find ourselves questioning the reliability of information, the intentions behind actions, and even the integrity of those in positions of power. This pervasive doubt can lead to a fragmented society where collaboration and progress are stifled. Understanding the factors that contribute to this erosion is the first step towards rebuilding a foundation of trust. In our journey towards ethical progress, Sam Harris advocates for a two-pronged approach. Firstly, through the advancement of scientific understanding, and secondly, by fostering deeper moral insights. By merging these two paths, we can navigate the complex landscape of human values more effectively. Consciousness, as explored by Sam Harris, is one of the most profound mysteries of our existence. It's not just about the brain's mechanics, but about the subjective experience of being. Harris delves into how our awareness shapes our reality, influencing every aspect of our lives. According to Harris, true freedom comes from awareness. By becoming more aware of our thoughts and emotions, we can break free from the automatic patterns that often govern our behavior. This heightened awareness allows us to make more conscious choices, leading to a more fulfilling and liberated life. Sam Harris calls us to action, urging us to apply these insights in our daily lives. It's not enough to understand these concepts intellectually, we must live them. By doing so, we can contribute to a more ethical, conscious, and enlightened society. Let's take these steps together towards a better future.
So hit that subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications, and let's turn the page on a new adventure together. Get ready to experience books like never before, only on VBook 360. Like, comment, and share to support the channel and keep the video magic alive. Thank you for stopping by. And remember, every video has a story, and every story deserves to be shared. See you in the next video.